take a look at our starters for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for the Celtics, Tatum at the 4 with Kata in at the 5. Sam Hauser out there with Derek White. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? 2 of the best in the game.
DA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. 2 big-time guys.
Now here's Tatum. For 3. Rebounded by Denver.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gordon with a screen on White. Back to Jokic. And here's Gordon from the arc. Sinks the tray.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
White with a screen on Gordon. Pass to George. There's the 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
White against Murray. Johnson for 3. Kata pulls it in. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Johnson against Tatum. The kick out to White. Launches a 3. Boston, no good that time either.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Gordon outside. Outside Murray. Takes a 3. Paul George pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Inside, here's Kata. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
Tatum against Gordon. Jokic with a screen on Tatum. Here's Gordon. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Denver, Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. You know, Doris, the Celtics are interesting as you look at the construction of their roster. Are they poised for long-term contention?
Well, obviously the thing paramount on everybody's mind is how they weather the Tatum injury and their salary challenges, which are significant. But if they believe they can get multiple bites in the apple, I promise you, this historic team will take their shots. You know, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
Now here's Johnson. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Celtics trail by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Murray following the 3 by Boston. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by White. And here's George. No points so far. Hauser outside. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
We know Paul George, a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Murray. Pass to Johnson. Denver moving it around. Here's Jokic. Boston pulls it in.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Hauser passes to Tatum. Back to Hauser. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Brown.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. He does not get the second one. The Nuggets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. It's intercepted. George outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. Denver has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Jokic passes to Johnson. Back to Jokic. It's tipped. And they're on the break. George with it. Checked by Murray. George's shot is good.
The speed in transition. Paul George is dynamic in space.
Outside Brown. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Murray. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
George feels it out a bit. And here's Tatum. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Tatum's got 7.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Pass to Brown. And here's Gordon from the arc. Hauser grabs the board. The Celtics with the lead. Kicks it to George. Back to Hauser. The 3 is up. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Murray against White. Murray passes to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. The 3. Hits the 3-pointer. He has 6.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Now Tatum, 7 points in the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Diallo's checked in for Johnson. Strawther comes in for Brown. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jamal Murray. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Doris, when you look at the skill set Jason Tatum possesses, what specifically makes him such an elite player?
Well, if you're elite, it means you have a multi-dimensional game, and that's Jason Tatum to a T. He came in with a scoring mindset. His playmaking skills have advanced every single season. He also absorbs an enormous weight on the defensive end. This guy is elite for a reason, and it's because it's a well-rounded game.
Here's Gonzalez. Outside White. Tatum from long range. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pritchard against Jones. And there's the lob. Pass to Gordon. Denver moving it around. Clock at 6. Gordon with a screen on Pritchard. Jones from outside. Boston pulls it in. Pritchard with it. Now here's Robinson, covered by Jokic. Releases from 15. Robinson gets the bucket.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Now here's Jones. He's scoreless. Diallo passes to Jones. Gordon on the wing. Over Tatum. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. From deep three-point range. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Jones drives in. And the shot goes.
Well, you can see with his ability to deck it, Jones can be a very frustrating cover. That handle tight.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Tatum with a screen. This one for 3. Pritchard gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Walsh is checked in for Boston. Shireman comes in for White. And then for Denver, Bagley's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And it's Najee in for Gordon. Nuggets trail by 6. Diallo outside. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. And again, it's Denver missing. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. They set the screen for 3. Rebounded by Denver.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Diallo passes to Jones. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Diallo outside. Misses the three. Celtics lead by 6. And here's Pritchard. Screen by Robinson. Lets it fly. Pritchard, no good. The Nuggets shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Jones. That one drops for him. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, that's a cagey move right there. Tyus Jones showing no fear.
41 seconds left to play in the first. Robinson gets the bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Nuggets trail by 6. Oh, got a piece of it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. Paul George, he's checked in for Boston. And the switch here also for Denver. Jamal Murray is checked in for Jones. Here's Gonzalez. No made baskets yet. 23 seconds left now in the first quarter. Kept alive. Out to the right wing. Boston again missing. Murray scanning the floor. Bagley, a screen on Pritchard. Pass to Strother. The three. No good there. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for the Nuggets, Marvin Bagley is out there with Zeke Naji. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Diallo in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Gonzalez. Outside Pritchard. Now George. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Now Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy has the ability to make shots so easy.
Outside Bagley. Diallo outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The jam by George.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
Murray passes to Bagley. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Up top, George. 7 points in the game. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Boston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line with 1 shot. Paul George.
1 shot.
That's good from George. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Pritchard surviving the D. Off target from three-point range. Nuggets trail by 8. Outside Murray. Pass to Najee. Outside Bagley. Now here's Murray. Back to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Pritchard against Murray. Outside Pritchard. George outside. Screen by Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Shireman. Again, the miss by Boston.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Murray. Shoots over Pritchard. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
The jumper looking so pure coming out of Murray's hands. It's fun watching him score the rock.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Celtics making a change here. Tatum's checked in. And the switch here also for Denver. Jokic is checked in. Celtics lead by 4. Now Pritchard. George outside from behind the arc. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
That was from the parking lot. Paul George very assured from distance.
Jokic with a screen on Pritchard. Jokic up top. Tries the spin move. In the paint. Jokic going off.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
It's George on the wing. The rebound by Diallo.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Robinson. Diallo against George. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Jones comes in for Diallo. That's good from George.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. Murray gets it done inside.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
On the wing, Murray lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Murray's got 13.
And love that three from Murray. Just answering the bell.
Here's Tatum. Up and over Gordon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul
It goes on Aaron Gordon.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Line for 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cadis checked in for Robinson. And it's White in for Shireman. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Jones. It's both from the stripe. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this. That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Fires the three. And Tatum drills the three.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Outside Brown. From deep, Johnson. Boston with a rebound.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And the jam by George.
Once Paul George has the first couple go down, now he knows he's cooking, and it's going to be a long night.
Pass to Johnson, and he lobs it up, and Gordon with the big finish.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Boston leading by 7. Outside Tatum. It's George on the wing. Over Johnson. Nice move. And George lays it in. George has got 20.
Now you see Paul George stay strong and committed with the basketball, totally focused on finishing.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Ryan, back to you.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. So it's Boston now, following that last three-pointer by Denver. White can't hit. Outside Johnson. Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Boston leading by 3. Tatum passes to George. Back to Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Gordon. Outside Brown. From deep, Johnson. Here's Jokic. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw drops for Jokic. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Celtics lead by 4. Here's Pritchard. Lays it up and banks it in. Pritchard's got 5.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Outside Brown. Jokic the screen. Fires for 3. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 4 rebounds now. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. And the bucket is good. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Nuggets making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Nuggets trail by 8. Jokic with it. He's got 7. Outside Johnson. To the inside. Outside Brown. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by White. Boston has gone 50% from the perimeter in the second, shooting 4 of 8. And White gets right to the 10.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Gordon, defended by Hauser. 3-pointer. Gordon can't hit. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
2 minutes.
And Tatum pulling in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Now here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. Jokic is doubled. Just 3 to shoot. Denver moving it around. And here's Gordon from the arc. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Gordon's got 10.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Tatum from long range. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Beyond the arc. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Celtics lead by 9. Outside Pritchard. There's the drive. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Here's Brown. Gordon on the wing. Jokic to screen. Just 5 to shoot. Shot is good by Gordon.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Now here's Tatum. 21 points in the game. The kick out to White. From the arc. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Oh, he got it up in time, and so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. More 2K action in just a moment.
RPM, an amazing starts from your pocket. Arena Entertainment.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's Jokic. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. Derek White out there with Sam Hauser. And it's George in at small forward. That's the Boston 5. George with a steal. Sweet little floater. George has got 22 points.
Yeah, great touch from PG-13. That's just pro right there.
For 3, Gordon. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Hauser, here we go. Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Murray for 3. Rebound Boston. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. For 3, George. The rebound by Murray. Nuggets trail by 11. Outside Brown. There's the triple. And again, it's Denver missing. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And it's Tatum missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the paint. Here's Gordon. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Here's White. George outside. Pass to Tatum. There's a screen. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Johnson. George's shot is off. Nuggets trail by 9. Murray with it. Now guarded by White. Here's the 3. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Johnson's got 6 points.
This guy is absolutely deadly from deep. Cameron Johnson, quarter 3.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the middle. Murray inside. He's guarded by White. Murray passes to Brown. Banked it in off the glass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 4. Tatum with a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Denied by Tatum.
There's a cry to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
Outside White. Back to Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Murray passes to Gordon. Denver moving it around. Let's go with a 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. 9 points in the game.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Now here's Murray. 19 points in the game. Jokic passes to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Johnson's got 9.
Oh, so good in catch and shoot. Cam Johnson has sweet mechanics.
Boston trailing. Here's George. He's got 22. Down low. And Tatum fires one home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And here's Jokic. He's got 9. Gordon outside. Murray against White. Oh, Murray in traffic.
So much passion from Murray on that play. I mean, he comes up against solid defense, but he just wants it more.
George outside. And yep, it's good. George has gotten 4 this quarter. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Jokic with a screen on White. Murray from outside. Boston pulls it in. Hauser's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to White. George, a screen on Gordon. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pritchard's checked in for Hauser. Pass to Jokic. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by George. The Celtics have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Jokic against Tatum. Tatum just so strong inside.
Well, this guy is used to scoring in tight situations with bodies around him. How about Jason Tatum maintaining his concentration?
Outside Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 11.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. Gordon outside. Jokic in the post. He's guarded by White. Here's Brown. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Inside. White gets it to go.
Well, Derek White, fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Gordon on the wing. Now here's Murray for the tie. From distance, Jamal Murray.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pritchard, the pass to Keita. Back to Pritchard. The 3-ball. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And Gordon with the big finish.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now Tatum. He's got 27. Fires the 3. Brown grabs the board.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gordon against Tatum. Pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. Jokic finds Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Boy, how about the tenacity of Aaron Gordon? So good at being assertive and taking over the offense when necessary.
George with it. He's got 24. Tatum. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Denver will go for a different look here. Bagley's checked in for Gordon. Diallo comes in for Johnson. Strawther's checked in for Brown. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jamal Murray. Diallo passes to Jokic. Six on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And he makes a first. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Here's Gonzalez. Still no points. And the basket by Shireman.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Pass to Bagley. Here's Strawther. Outside Jones. Launches it. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 8 assists in the game.
What a smart player Tyus Jones is. He knows when to seize his opportunities.
Now here's Pritchard. He's got 7. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Jones. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple. And now a 7-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, you can see that Tyus Jones almost prefers to shoot out of the corner.
There's a screen. Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Bagley, no good. And the Celtics shooting about 47% in the third. Gonzalez passes to Robinson. Outside Pritchard. Puts up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. And now it's just a 2-point Denver lead.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Bagley passes to Jokic. Pass to Strawther. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Strawther's got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Pritchard. 12 points for him. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From deep. Strawther grabs a miss. Outside Jones. Inside. Here's Jokic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
For the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, shooting 1.
One shot.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Nuggets on top, leading by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. On the court for Denver, Zeke Naji out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Murray, and it's Strother in at the 2-guard spot.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Denver moving it around. On the clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's Naji. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 8. Here's George. Here's Shireman. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Murray against Pritchard. Now here's Murray. The D's right on him. Murray doing tough work inside.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
George a screen on Murray. George outside. Takes the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Bagley. Murray from outside. Murray strikes back.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And it's Shireman missing. The Nuggets lead by 7. Diallo outside. Pass to Naji. Here's Murray. Defended by Pritchard. Pritchard against Murray. No good off the glass. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Driving in and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
That's good from George. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. To the middle. Here's Murray. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Murray's got 31.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Diallo against George. Screen by Robinson. George in the post. Over Diallo. Again, the miss by Boston. Denver leading by 6. Here's Murray. Top bucket from Murray.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
On the wing, Tatum. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Shot clock at 6 from 10 feet away. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
You see Jason Tatum doesn't get hurried under duress of the clock, just trusts in his ability to make shots.
Jokic with a screen on Pritchard. To the paint. Here's Bagley, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Marvin Bagley III. At the line for one.
Free throw, no good for Bagley. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
BA, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
Here's Bagley, following the bucket by Boston. Pass to Murray. Here's Strawther. Pulls up on the wing. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. George outside. Robinson a screen on Diallo. For 3, George. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Pass to Bagley. Denver moving it around. For 3, Diallo knocks down the long J. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Murray against Pritchard. Murray passes to Bagley. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. Boston pulls it in. To the inside. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pritchard against Murray. And he drops it in from the low post. Murray's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's George. Pass to Tatum. Over Bagley. Oh, it's good. Jason Tatum with a sweet move. Tatum's got 33 points. Murray against Pritchard. Now here's Jokic. Offensive rebound. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt, on the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here for the Celtics. Tatus checked in for Robinson. Hauser comes in for Shireman. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And then for Denver, Aaron Gordon's checked in for Bagley. Cam Johnson comes in for Diallo. And Brown subbed in for Strother. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's George. And it's all from three-point range.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Jokic passes to Murray. From deep, Johnson. Tatum pulls it in.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Over Brown. A nice shot by Tatum. 35 points for Jason Tatum.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Outside Johnson. Now Brown. Outside Johnson. Murray from outside. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside White. To the paint. Brown with a steal. Outside Johnson. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Celtics trail by 7. George outside. Tatum with a screen. George passes to Tatum. Pass to Keita. And here's White from deep. Keita, pass to George. They shoot again! And he sinks the layup. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
Johnson! The 3 is off.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Bucket!
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George, the quick handles for a guy his size.
Outside Brown. Outside Murray. Gordon with a screen on White. Now Jokic. And Jokic shrugging off the contact on the make.
I mean, is there anything this guy can't do? Jokic with the next level awareness.
White outside. Let's loose for 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
Outside Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Oh, the shot is off. Boston trailer. Here's a pass to Tatum. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment, he is unafraid.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. 1:36 left in the fourth. Now Johnson. He launches. Cash from downtown.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Gordon against Tatum. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Now here's Jokic. Oh, what a slam from the big man Jokic.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. 51 seconds left in the final quarter. Left side Johnson. Murray! Oh, the long ball, no good! Now White shoots. It's in!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
White with a steal. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
That is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up play to make it happen.
Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Outside Johnson. Now Jokic. Outside Gordon. Fires the three. It's good from beyond the arc.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Tatum against Gordon. Right side Tatum puts one up from 19. It falls!
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Now here's Murray. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. Sam Hauser out there with Derek White. And it's George in at the 3 slot. Jokic the screen. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Jams it home!
Well, the athleticism and mobility of Aaron Gordon is a problem, which is why passing lanes will open up for him.
Here's a pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Gordon with a steal. Murray inside. He's guarded by White. Oh, he misses the layup. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 59% in this one. A good average.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Gordon. Now Jokic. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
And here's White. Tatum, a screen on Murray. White fires! Oh, missed on the tray. Denver in the lead. Now Gordon. Oh, deflected. Here's Murray. Jokic in the post. Working on George. Now Gordon. Oh, he jammed it.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Now Hauser. We're in overtime if you just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. For three. Johnson with the rebound. The Nuggets lead by 4. Outside Brown. White with it. Checked by Murray. Lays it in easily.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 during this OT session. Outside Brown. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Gordon against Tatum. Here's George. 16 feet out. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
What a wonderful shot to have in your arsenal. 3-level scorer, gets to the midi. We see you, PG.
Now Jokic. Outside Murray. Shoots a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Gordon. Oh, the stuff.
That right there might put the finishing touch on this one. Definitely not the time to get sloppy with the ball. Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now here's Tatum. White with a screen on Gordon. Tatum against Gordon. Connect!
Oh, what a crafty move. Causing the defender to pause right there.
Murray with it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Derek White, second personal foul, first team foul.
Now here's Jokic. He's closely guarded. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the Celtics call time here. They trail by 8. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
It's going to be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
Here's a pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Nope.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Murray. And rebounded by Tatum.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And he nails it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Sam Hauser, first personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And Boston calls time here. 8 seconds left in the OT period. Guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
And so it's Denver with the W. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Jamal, tonight it seemed like at times you guys could not miss. What got into this team?
We're just locked in. Like I said, we're being aggressive. We're scoring at the rim, which opened up the 3. Everybody had a night, to be honest, and that 3 really opened up for us. So we needed that, especially late.
Inside Out basketball. Thanks, Jamal.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.